Okay, so this is all very interesting to me, and it's just fascinating to me that all of this is going down as a lot of stuff is going on in my mind. And what it is now I can never remember how to pronounce this person's name. So let me pull this stuff up and take a look at it. Yeah, so Wings of Pegasus, everyone knows I'm a fan, I think, of Phil and his the work that he does. Now, I don't watch all of the analysis videos, but I think there's a bit of a crusade that he's on that is beneficial to everyone, which is to weed out a lot of the fake activity that's been going on in the music community. And but not only that, to discuss, what is music and what is art, right? And what do we value? What should we value, perhaps? But I think every person has to make up their own mind on that. But anyway, this Ken Tamplin story is fascinating and a little bit sad. And so anyone that watches my channel, which is very few of you, but anyone that does knows that I had a few videos. Let's take a look here. I can't remember. I had, can someone define Egypt? And okay, so the first thing was that I made an apology video because I had said that Duncan Fora was playing somewhere where he wasn't. And so I had to apologize. That's what you do. And then I was attacked, and and I talked about apologies and how they don't make someone weak. It makes you strong when you apologize, and that everyone makes mistakes. Everyone knows this. Yeah, and that was the Can Someone Define Egypt video that I made going on about that stuff. And I felt after I made that, I was kind of like, geez, sometimes, Blaine, you can be pretty pretentious and you can really pontificate, right? But I really felt that what I was saying was true. And then I just by chance today, as I was getting ready to go out, I got this little pop-up saying that Phil had released a new video from Wings of Pegasus. And the topic of the video, Ken Tamplin has come clean about that performance, kind of drew my attention. But what made the video fascinating, and I'm going to be posting a link to that video, and I'm going to post a link to at least one other video of someone that is talking about this, is that it's really fascinating because I've been talking recently because I've been embroiled in all of this weirdness in the little community that I'm in, where things have been said about people that are untrue and there's never an apology. People accusing others of doing what they are doing. People, grandiose. Some people are grandiose, and I'm not talking about, and this is all kinds of people. So I don't want, people sometimes always think I'm talking about them when I'm not. Let's just say in the BCR community in general, some people have dreams of grandeur, Some people have to constantly put down other people. There's all of this stuff. And then eventually things come to a head. So what's happened here with Ken Tamplin is that he was accused of not fully singing, at the very least, in some of his videos where it appears that he's singing or even playing guitar live. And in fact, it may not even be him on guitar. We don't know because it's not matching up. And you can go through the video from Wings of Pegasus about this. But it also goes into the reactions and the complete lack of, it seems, honesty, because he's been caught out. And instead he deflects and says people are saying he's a lip syncer, but that was not what was said. What was said there were some parts that he was not singing, for whatever reason. But other people will come along and say, hey, some of this stuff is just like, no, he's not singing it at all live, right? Not the way he's portraying it. And I want you to watch that video, though, from Wings of Pegasus, because it shows some of the response from Ken Tamplin, and it's a really over the top. And I see this a lot in this small community. I'm talking about things just go crazy. Like, for example, when I made the mistake about where Duncan was playing, it went crazy, as if I'm up to something else, And it's another one of those form of deflections. And also, apparently in at least one of the videos that I'm going to be posting, Ken has criticized people like Freddie Mercury, right? So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. But my point is this. I felt kind of silly making my last video about apologies and how important they are. Because I thought everyone knows this. And Blaine, you're just an idiot pontificating. Well, not everyone knows this, because the correct way out of this entire problem for Ken was to say, you know what, guys, you're right. I did for this part, or that wasn't me on guitar, or whatever. I'm sorry about that. I was concerned that, the stuff that I did do wasn't up to snuff for what my standards are, and I apologize for that, or whatever the reason is. But instead, just like I've seen recently, doubling down, removing evidence, going after other people as if they're the bad guys. And I said in my video, your life as you get older becomes very, very, very difficult if you cannot apologize, right? Strong people can apologize, weak people cannot. And I said, well, generally you can destroy your life. And what's happening with Ken right now is that here we have a guy who's talented, far more talented than me. Because even if he's not playing the guitar in some of these things, you can see that he knows how to play the guitar very well. Not just chords like me and simple solos, but, some complex stuff. And he can sing. And he has trained people. He has he is a vocal coach. And now some people don't like his vocal coaching. Other people do. I couldn't do any of that. I'm a student. That's the difference between me and Wings of Pegasus and anyone else I link to. They are instructors. I am a student. I sometimes just try to share knowledge because, you know what, to be a music student costs at least $500 a month, if not more. It depends on where you're going, right? So, but I say go ahead and watch the videos and you can see this is exactly what I was talking about. If you have the ability to apologize and to come clean about things, your life will be much better. And I know a lot of people say, Blaine, look at all these people that are succeeding based on lies, right? And yeah, that's true. But think how well they could do without the lies if they were just honest. And then worry about things like this, where eventually you have to apologize. And if you do not have the ability to do that, it can destroy your career. And this could destroy his business and his career. And I don't think that it had to come to this, But anyway, I have no evidence myself of exactly what he has done, what his character is like. You can watch the other videos. I'm not declaring that he didn't play or didn't sing in certain instances. These other people are, and they claim to have the evidence, and they are people that I hold in high esteem. So that's the story. And I'm just saying on a personal level, it made me feel like, yeah, it's okay to be telling grown adults that knowing how to apologize is very important. And here is a story. Go ahead and watch the videos now. And with Phil's video, I really recommend, it's going to look like it's slowing down. Continue watching all the way to the end because it's pretty mind-blowing in my mind. Enjoy that video and have a good night.